Hello, my name is Michael Ungar. I'm a professor of social work at Dalhousie University and also the founder and co-director of the Resilience Research Center. This article, Varied Pathways of Family Resilience in Challenging Contexts, came out of a couple of different experiences of mine. First, I was studying individual resilience, and I had identified many different patterns amongst individuals. I began to wonder, based on my work clinically as well as other parts of my research, if those patterns were also repeated in a more systemic way. And so I basically went to the literature and I began to sort of play with this idea and to see if in fact I could extend our understanding of family resilience to 7 specific patterns that seem to repeat across different families in different contexts and different cultures. And I think that there's enough evidence to support this idea. But there was also a personal, more sort of engaged reason why I began to wonder. You see, I was meeting families that were also showing these patterns. So on the one hand, something like hidden resilience, which is something I've identified in individual, youth and children and adults, I was seeing the same sort of thing, but more in a systemic way. For instance, an immigrant family that I was working with had parentified one of their children. But rather than it being a problematic thing for the child was getting a certain amount of self-esteem out of the experience. The parents were giving the child a lot of reinforcement for the way the child was taking on very functional duties that were benefiting the whole family and allowing both parents to continue to work outside the home and in a sense earn a living wage for the family to survive. So you begin to see these systemic patterns in which a maladaptive or perhaps problematic pattern or even a positive pattern of coping at a systemic level is occurring. And I began to wonder, well, is there some sort of more way of organizing what were really just anecdotal observations? So that was the impetus for the writing of the article and really sort of teasing out the different patterns. I don't think what I've identified, these 7 patterns in this article, I don't think they're the final word. They range from post-traumatic growth to through just recovery processes, right through even hidden resilience or maladaptive coping processes. But I do think that with more research, we'll see even more of these kinds of patterns emerge inside families, especially as we branch our work out to different cultures and contexts. Hope you enjoy the read. Stay in touch. Looking forward to any comments or emails. Don't hesitate to contact me. All the best.